Friends of ours live around the corner and they had recently completed a renovation. We quite liked the build that they did and the design, and so we got put onto their architect, and they also used Craig and Adam as their builders.
We have done one renovation previously, probably 10, 12 years ago, another house in Elsternwick, which was a smaller project, but it was comparable, putting on a contemporary rear to a period front.
We engaged the builders a lot earlier in the development process of the actual design of the house, so we got feedback from them early on of what was feasible and I guess what would cost too much, and we didn't do that previously. We actually didn't tender out for the build. We just went with these guys because they had such a good reference from Michael and Kathy. Previously we'd tendered out, so we actually didn't know much about the builders for the previous build, so we tendered out to 3 and sort of chose a bit on references but also I guess on the price, but with these guys it was probably more on their reputation. You just have no idea of how much things cost until you actually get it quoted on, and then there's a lot more behind the scenes work that you don't appreciate when you're thinking about designing a build. Like you choose stone, but then there's all the ancillary costs of, it's not just the stone, it's the stonemason and the installation. And I think it's good to have people who know and can sort of give you ballpark sort of ideas of things early on.
And to be honest, actually, I would have even started that earlier. I think there's some benefit in getting a sense of that even before you've really made up your mind on the design. References and past projects are actually really important. So the fact that they knew the architect well and had done multiple projects, and you could go and have a look at them. We knew some people outside of that who'd also used them. Those kind of things are quite important as well.
We come once every few weeks and bring the kids sometimes to have a look. The kids loved the builders, they loved the guys on site, and they were really lovely to the kids. We fenced off the front garden because that had just been redone a few years before, and the guys were very mindful of protecting that, so we didn't have to redo it again after the build and protecting some of the trees in the backyard. But the site was really clean, very organised. Swept up at the end of the day, no sort of loose nails around. We were quite impressed. I think like every house has, like after you move in, you find little issues and little things that need to be fixed, and they're very, very organised in getting them done and just coming through and just sorting out every little problem. Because I think no one goes through a build without having little sort of things, like little faults or things to fix at the end. And they're really good at following up. So not just during the build, so after the build, any little issues are really great at getting things rectified quickly.
It's been really good actually. So the main thing is it's functionally it's much better. It's what we wanted. It's a nice house to live in, so you feel comfortable here, and that's the main thing really. We like it.
Yeah, no, it's great. We're really happy. The flow flows really well. We've got the kids up the front, us in the middle. There's a little concealed door that we can slide off in the evening to keep them up in where they should be. The flow outside, the garden, it all works sort of really nice, indoor, outdoor, it's all on the one level. No, it's just got a really lovely vibe.